Oh!
I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go.
Many believe that strange, undiscovered creatures still roam the remote corners of our planet, beings often referred to as cryptids. These mysterious entities have yet to be recognized by modern science, and one video uploaded to YouTube by Vision Paranormal may have captured one of the most terrifying of them all, the legendary Wendigo. Originating from North American folklore, the Wendigo is said to be a monstrous, cannibalistic spirit with towering antlers, a skeletal, starved frame, and a sickening stench that chills the air. Some stories even claim its heart is made of ice, but its most horrifying trait is its endless hunger for human flesh. No matter how much it consumes, its craving never ceases. According to legend, humans themselves can fall victim to the Wendigo's curse, transforming into one of these creatures after being possessed or driven to commit acts of cannibalism. The uploader of the video claims the footage was recovered from the lost camera of a young couple who vanished while hiking in the Emerson County forest. As the recording begins, the couple can be seen walking along a narrow trail surrounded by thick, shadowy trees, unaware of what might be watching them from the darkness.
Did you see that? Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god.
Okay, fuck. Go. Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
So what do you think this eerie footage really shows? Could it be evidence of a true cryptid, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go.
When popular YouTuber CJ Faison decided to spend a night camping alone in one of America's most haunted forests, he had no idea just how terrifying things were about to get. Pocomoke Forest, located in Maryland, spans over 18,000 acres of dense, shadowy woodland and has long been the subject of chilling urban legends. Locals whisper tales of gruesome decapitations, ghostly wanderers, escaped psychiatric patients with hooks for hands, and strange glowing orbs that drift through the trees before vanishing without a trace.
If you all saw a previous video of mine, this area behind me looks really familiar. This is actually the side of the Pocomoke Forest. This is gonna be a long night.
The vlog begins with CJ exploring an old, overgrown cemetery on the outskirts of the forest. An eerie start to what would become an unforgettable night.
Again, I wanted to go to somewhere like super remote, so as you can see, there's a nice little area around me. I walked for probably about 40 minutes or so, and I'm going to show you kind of the way I came. That's somebody's light. That's somebody's light right there. All right, I gotta be able to make my way somewhere. That's somebody's light.
Afterward, he sets up camp deep in the woods and ventures into the darkness to investigate the area, documenting every unsettling sound and shadow.
Oh! 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 Are there any spirits present here tonight? On the footage, but I heard something just a little earlier, and it almost sounded like I don't know how, like, you know how, like, antlers, like, climb together? It almost sounded like two deer, like, fighting with each other.
By sunrise, an exhausted CJ finally makes his way out of the forest, relieved that the long, nerve-wracking night has come to an end.
I thought I'd never get out of this freaking place. Hopefully nobody's messing with my truck.
That was last night's stealth camp, right next to the forest of Box Hill. I would highly recommend.
Will's Whereabouts is a well-known travel and camping YouTube channel based in the UK. Its host, Will, explores the country in his trusty van, sharing useful camping tips and tricks with his audience along the way. In this particular episode, Will sets up camp in Box Hill, an ancient woodland located southwest of London. But what begins as a peaceful evening soon turns unsettling as something strange occurs in the middle of the night. As the sun dips below the trees, Will prepares a simple campsite meal and enjoys the quiet of the forest before settling down to sleep. Hours later, he's jolted awake by something chilling.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
At first, viewers assumed the noises were nothing more than distant animal sounds, perhaps a fox's bark or another woodland creature. But Will believes otherwise. He recalls seeing a few cars parked not far from the campsite earlier that evening. The sounds that pierced the silence were unlike anything he had ever heard, a haunting mix of pleasure and agony echoing through the trees. It leaves one to wonder what exactly was happening deep within those woods that night.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
This next chilling camping story has become something of an internet mystery. Project Amber is a well-known travel and camping YouTube channel that follows the adventures of CJ and his partner, Emma. Back in 2018, while journeying through the French countryside in their old converted ambulance, CJ was forced to pull over for the night to repair his malfunctioning camper fridge. The spot he chose was an isolated, overgrown campsite deep within a rural forest, not another soul in sight for miles. But while filming a vlog about the repair, things quickly took a disturbing turn.
I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at?
Before long, CJ's dog began behaving oddly, fixating on something down a nearby trail.
What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. Can you seeing something I'm not?
Curious, CJ followed the dog's gaze and discovered an old, abandoned well, sealed shut with a heavy metal lid.
And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the wow. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep properly.
The following night, CJ posted an update to his Instagram, and it's downright eerie.
A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like "Aah!" like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. Got to this old well and it stopped.
He claimed to have heard strange, drawn-out moaning sounds coming from the direction of the well. Yet, whenever he approached, the noises would abruptly stop.
A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like "Aah!" like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. Got to this old well and it stopped. It appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, no hair.
Later, when he went to check on his dog again, she was gone without a trace. Normally, CJ said, his dog Lance would rush up to greet strangers with excitement, but this time, he just stood frozen, staring anxiously toward where the cries had come from. The last glimpse CJ had of the mysterious woman he mentioned was of her sprinting through the forest at full speed, before vanishing completely into the darkness. She was never seen again.
Over in that direction of where it is. So I'm like, nah mate, I might move.
The next morning, once his fridge had finally been fixed, CJ wasted no time packing up and leaving the eerie campsite behind.
I saw the girl another 2 times. The last time I was near the van and she was running through the forest. I left. I was gone.
Since then, viewers have analysed the video countless times, trying to uncover what really happened that night.
Nah, maybe there's an explanation to it all, but I wasn't sticking around. I left. I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from there now.
Many note CJ's genuine fear and the fact that Project Amber is a straightforward travel channel, not one known for hoaxes or paranormal content. So what really happened out there in that forgotten forest? Who was the woman? Where were the moans coming from? And could that sealed old well have been connected to it all? I'd love to know what you think. Have you heard of this story before? Do you believe something supernatural could have been at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below. When you go camping, you might expect to encounter a few wild creatures, perhaps a squirrel, a deer, or even a bear. But a chilling video uploaded to Dailymotion by user Nil017 suggests there could be something far more disturbing hiding among the trees. The footage was allegedly captured by a group of friends camping in Falaise, France. It's late at night, and the only light comes from their flickering bonfire. As they laugh and chat, completely unaware, something, or someone, seems to be watching from the shadows, just beyond the glow of the flames.
Y'a un truc là-bas?
Écoutez ta mère.
Putain! Oh, non?
Bah y'a un...
Pour éclairer, putain! Pour éclairer, putain!